Davy, help! It's a ghost by Brigitte, Weninger, and Eve Tharlet. This is the title page. One evening, Mother and Father Rabbit wanted to go out. Davy and his brothers and sisters were going to stay at home all by themselves. Big Brother Dan was in charge. "Will you be able to get to sleep on your own?" asked Mother, worried. "Yes, Mother." "Remember, don't let anyone in." "Yes, Mother." "Are you sure that you won't be afraid?" "Yes, Mother." "You've asked us 10 times already," Davy said. "We'll be fine." "Davy is right," Father Rabbit said. "Dan is old enough now to keep an eye on things. He is very responsible." "Yippee! Alone at last!" Davy cried. Joyfully, the children played all the games they could think of: Toss the Bunny, Pillow Fight, and Leaf Lotto. They gobbled up the snacks that Mother had left for them and drank all the raspberry juice. "Oh, it's so much fun to be at home alone," Davy said. At last, baby Dinah fell asleep on the floor. Daisy and Donnie rubbed their eyes. "Do you think we ought to go to bed?" asked their big brother Dan. "I guess so," said Davy, yawning. The rabbit children brushed their teeth and slipped under the covers. "Good night, Dan. Good night, Donnie. Good night, Daisy. Good night, Dinah. Good night, Davy," they said back. Soon all was still. "Help! A ghost!" Daisy stood up in her bed, her face as white as chalk. "What? Where?" All the children were wide awake. There it is. "It flew past the window," said Daisy. Trembling, the children watched the window. "Dinah, sleep with Davy," the baby said. Davy's heart was thudding in his throat. They all squeezed into Donnie's bed. Huddling together, they listened in the darkness, crackle and rattle at the window. Scritch, scratch, knock at the door. "The ghost is out there," whispered Daisy. "It could be the wind," said Dan. "Do you want to go and see?" asked Donnie. But Dan shook his head. "Are we going to sit here all night being scared?" asked Davy. "What else can we do?" said Donnie. Davy thought hard. Suddenly he jumped up. "I know! We can scare away the ghost!" "Are you out of your mind?" cried the others. "The ghost would rip you to pieces. You can't go out there." "Who said that I would go outside?" asked Davy. "The important thing is that the ghost doesn't come in here." Then he told them his idea. Brave Davy was the first out of bed. He ran and turned on the lights. Then all the rabbit children went to work. They took the broom from the corner and pulled a sheet off the bed. They plumped a pillow into the shape of a ball. Davy painted a scary face on a piece of paper. Before they knew it, a gruesome rabbit monster stared out at the night. "There," cried Davy, satisfied. "That ghost won't dare come in the window now." "But what if it comes in the door?" asked Daisy. "Uh-oh, you're right. We need a second monster," Davy said. Finally, all was done. The door and the window were well guarded. Tired, the children crawled back in bed. "Sleep well," said Davy quietly. "I sure hope so," murmured Dan. Crackle and rattle at the window. Scritch, scratch, knock at the door. The doorknob clicked. Davy sat straight up in bed, his heart pounding wildly. He heard the door squeak open slowly. "Help! A ghost!" the monster guarding the door crashed to the floor. "What is this?" a voice spluttered. "It was Father!" The light flashed on. "Oh, Father! Mother! You're home!" cried the children. There was a ghost outside, but Davy had this great idea to scare it with the rabbit monster. "That was clever," said Mother. "Yes, you children really know how to take care of yourselves," praised Father. "Dinah, sleep with Mama," begged the baby. "Of course, my darling. I'll stay in your room tonight." "I don't know," said Father, looking out of the window. "What about me? What if the ghost is still creeping around outside? What if it comes in my window?" Davy ran to him and pulled on his arm. "Come, Father, I have another good idea. Tonight, both of you can sleep in our room." The